guys, so for today's video I'm going to be doing a first impressions. Now I know if you look on my channel, my last video was literally a first impressions, but that was actually filmed quite a while ago, like towards the beginning of November after Glamour Beauty Festival. But obviously because the Glamour Beauty Festival vlog was late, it kind of held me up with the other Glamour Beauty Festival related videos. So yeah, I do apologise for that. But today's video is going to be a first impressions of 3 items from the Kylie Cosmetics holiday collection that I got. I was going to get 4 items, but the Naughty List lip kit literally went out of stock as me and my mum clicked to pay. So I only managed to get 3. So this is my order. So I got the 4-piece brush set, the eyeshadow palette and the setting spray, and I'm just going to obviously be trying those out for you guys today. So I'm going to just start by taking everything out of the box, showing you everything, swatching things, and then we'll get into actually trying them. Also, before we properly get into this video, I just want to add, if I sound kind of funny, that's just because I kind of still have a cold at the moment. It's starting to kind of go away, I feel like, but it's still kind of there. So my voice kind of sounds a bit funny at the moment. But I wanted to film this anyway because I'm impatient and I didn't want to wait any longer to try these items. I've already had them 3 days and I didn't want to wait any longer until I could try them. So I'm filming anyway. Okay, so first in the box is the card that comes with every order. So that just looks like this, and then that is just the back. And it just says, "Thank you for celebrating the 4th annual holiday collection with me. I hope you have a safe and happy holiday season filled with love. Always, Kylie Jenner." And I just think that's really sweet that there's like a little note in every order. Okay, onto the products that I actually got. I'm going to start with the brush set. So the packaging for that just looks like this. The pattern on the packaging of this really reminds me of like candy canes in Christmas wrapping paper, and then it just has Santa Baby across here in red glitter, and then it has like silver outlining on the letters. And I just really love this packaging. I think it's so festive. The glitter just makes it even more festive. But yeah, so I love the packaging. And then the brush set actually slides out like this. And so this is what the actual brush set itself looks like. So in here you get a large angle blending brush, a medium angle blending brush, a medium blending brush, and a small eyeshadow brush. Now I'm going to be honest, when I bought these, I didn't even check what brushes were in this. I just put them straight in my basket to buy because I knew I wanted them. But yeah, and then honestly, I wasn't even sure what some of the brushes were for. So the large blending brush, I'm still a little bit unsure because obviously it does not look like an eye brush. It is very big compared to my eye. But I think I'm going to use that for highlight with it being angled. I'm going to try that for highlight so that I can test it out for you guys today. And then the other 3 I think I'm going to use for eye makeup today. I'm not quite sure what look we're going to be doing, but we'll see. If you've seen any of my other first impressions, you'll probably know I don't really plan the look beforehand. I kind of just wing it and see what kind of look I can create. But yeah, I also love with the brushes that they're red and they're like the perfect colour for Christmas. So yeah, I'll be testing those out in a bit. So next I got the illuminating setting spray, and the packaging just looks like this. It's just in a red box and it has Kylie in red glitter with the silver outlining again around the letters. And then if we open this up, it just has little Santa hats on the packaging, which I thought was really cute, a nice festive touch. And then the setting spray itself comes in this red bottle, very festive, and it just has Kylie on it in silver lettering. I feel like what intrigued me with this was the fact it's an illuminating setting spray, and I know in the holiday reveal Kylie said that this has a subtle gold shimmer to it. So I thought that would give like a really nice glow for winter and just kind of add something to like my makeup looks. So yeah, I'm really excited to try that. Plus I was running out of my Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray, and so I thought I would try something new. I've never tried Kylie's setting spray before, so I'm really excited to try that. Okay, so I'm actually going to try and swatch this right now. I don't know how well that'll go, but I know in the holiday reveal Kylie managed to kind of spray it on her arm and show the gold shimmer. So I'm going to try and do the same, but it might not work. So we'll see. So I'm going to do it on this arm so that I have this arm available for the eyeshadow swatches, because I don't want the gold shimmer of this to still be on my arm when I swatch the eyeshadow palette, because I don't want it to kind of change how the shadows look, if that makes sense. But yeah, so let's see if we can see the gold shimmer. Okay, now I know Kylie rubbed it in a little bit. Okay, first of all, can I just say it smells amazing. I feel like I'm kind of struggling to see the glitter, so we're going to scrap that swatch and I'll just swatch the eyeshadow palette. So I'm sorry I couldn't swatch that. Obviously, setting spray was always going to be hard to swatch. I don't know how Kylie did it, but yeah, I'm excited to try that later on. Again, I do apologise for my voice. As I said, I'm still kind of ill, but I wanted to film this anyway. So I apologise if I sound like this, like I'm kind of forcing my voice out every now and then. It is annoying me and I'm terribly sorry if it's kind of irritating. But like I said, I didn't want to wait any longer to film this. So anyway, back to the video. So next is the eyeshadow palette. I guess you could say I had saved the best for last to some extent. So that just looks like this. Very festive packaging. And this is made to kind of resemble like an envelope for like a letter to Santa. I love the small details on this, like the fact that the stamp has Christmas with a K instead of a C, and like the candy cane style like patterned lines around the outside. But one thing I really love about this is on the back it has lips to kind of represent a seal on a letter, and then if you open it up, it actually opens like an envelope. And then on the inside of the packaging, it just has these lips. Okay, so if we slide the palette out. Okay, so this is what the palette itself looks like. Very red, very festive. Again, the lettering is in red glitter and it has the silver outlining, and that just says Dear Santa. And then I love that at the bottom it has Love Kylie Jenner in silver. I feel like that just makes it a bit more personal to Kylie. And then on the back it just has all of the shades. And then if we open it up, so it has a really big mirror, which I personally love in a palette, particularly eyeshadow palettes, because you can kind of see more of what you're doing, if that makes sense. But yeah, so then if we get up close, this is what the palette looks like. Lots of festive shades. And I know that in the holiday reveal, Kylie said there's a nice mix of matte shades, shimmer shades and foil shades in here. So I'm excited to have a play around with this and kind of see what looks I can create. I've not yet decided what shades I want to use, but I think I'll just do what I normally do in a first impressions and decide as I swatch them kind of which shades I think would look well together. I am really intrigued by Xmas Crush here though, because I've seen Kylie use this and it looks like a really nice shade. Okay, so I'm now going to swatch this and I will put a clip of the swatches either across the whole screen or in one of the bottom corners or something so you guys can see while I'm swatching it. Okay, so the foil shades are kind of hard to swatch because they're so chunky on glitter that they kind of just crumble a little bit. Like, nothing major, nothing bad as such, but I feel like I just need to press a little bit more gently when swatching those. Okay, so swatches are now done after a little bit of a swatching fail, shall we say. So basically, I was swatching this shade right here, which is Holiday Season, and it kind of got a little messy. I don't know how well you can see that, but I think that's just because I've never really used a foil shade, and so I think I maybe pressed a little bit too hard into the pan to swatch it when really you don't need to. So that was my mistake, but yeah, swatches are done. And I realised partway through swatching, I didn't actually say what any of the shade names were earlier on. So I'm going to go through the swatches and like what shades they are with you guys if I can. Hopefully you'll be able to see them well enough. Okay, so up here is the one you really can't see that much, and that's because it's more of like a base kind of neutral shade, I feel like. And that is Kylie Christmas. Then we have Holiday Season, which I'm assuming is a foil shade because it is very heavy on the glitter. And then we have Jolly AF, which is a shimmer, and Treat Your Elf, which is a matte. Then we have Santa's Workshop, which is a nice shimmer gold kind of colour. and Reindeer Dreams, which I think I'll probably use more so as a transition shade. Then we have How Nice, which I think is maybe a slight foil shade, as it felt very glitter based compared to the shimmers. Then we have Santa's Helper, which is a nice matte. Then Kris Kringle, which is a nice kind of pinkish red. I don't really know how to describe that. I feel like it's very pink toned, but that's Kris Kringle. And then we have Xmas Crush, which again I'm pretty sure is a foil shade and is a really nice light purple, so I feel like this would go into spring and summer as well, which I actually really like in a palette. I like when a palette is pretty versatile and can go through the seasons and isn't just made for like one season. Then we have Made You Cookies, which is a nice bold red matte. This kind of reminds me of one of the shades from the summer palette that I had last year, which I actually really loved and wore constantly. Then we have Hint of Naughty, which again I think is a foil shade. And then Peppermint Princess, which is like a nice purple plummy matte. And then this shade here is Secret Santa, which I don't know how well you'll see it from back there, but it's just like a nice icy white shade. And then Mint to Be, which is a beautiful gold, definitely my kind of shade. And Dearest, which is just more of a dark purple to the last one. But yeah, so those are all of the shades in this palette. As I said, I'll put in a better clip of the swatches earlier on, hopefully. So now it's for the really fun part where I get to start trying these. I'm hoping that daylight holds out for me today, as obviously you can't refilm a first impressions. But yes, I'm hoping daylight stays on my side. When I check my phone, the sun isn't supposed to start actually setting until 4:45. It is currently like about 3:10. So hopefully daylight is on my side today and it's not like the last two videos where I've kind of had to put the lights on and the lighting's been kind of bad. But yeah, so let's get into trying the products. Okay, so I'm still not 100% sure what shades I want to use from the eyeshadow palette. So I think I'm going to start with highlight, as I said I was going to use the large angle blending brush to do that. So I'm going to give that a try first, while I'm still trying to kind of figure out what shades I want to use from the palette. Okay, so I have my Roxy X Revolution contour and highlight palette here, and I'm just going to be taking my usual kind of mix of shades. I'm not going to talk too much about this because obviously this video is for the Kylie products. Okay, large angle blending brush, now that it's out, just looks like this. It feels really nice, really fluffy, really soft. So yeah, I'm going to try and do my highlight with this now. So I'm just going to dip the angled bit into the two shades that I use the most in here. And okay, so these highlighters are amazing anyway. I know this video is about Kylie Cosmetics, not Roxy X Revolution, but these highlighters are really good, but this brush has applied it like beautifully pigmented first time. Like I don't even have to top that up with any more because it's picked up the product really well and has applied it perfectly first time. Okay, so this brush is definitely going to be one of my new favourites. I can tell already for highlighter. But yes, I'm loving that brush and I feel like that will become my new highlighter brush. So, now for the eyes. Honestly, I'm still struggling to decide what shades to use. There are just so many incredible shades in this palette. That gold at the bottom though, Mint to Be, really got my attention. It's a really nice gold shade. Definitely my kind of Christmassy festive shade. But at the same time, I wanted to try something a bit more adventurous, I guess. Like, I feel like in most of my first impressions previously, I've tried somewhat different looks for me. So I'm really not sure. But I do know, obviously, I'm going to want a transition shade for whatever look I create. So I'm going to take Reindeer Dreams right here. And I think I'm going to use the medium angled blending brush to pop that in my crease. And to do, like, anything in my crease and outer corner. So this is what the medium angled blending brush looks like on its own. Again, very soft. Like, I'm loving the softness of these brushes. They're so soft. But yeah, so I'm going to dip into Reindeer Dreams and pop that in my crease as a transition shade. Okay, so I do feel like this brush is a tad big for my eyes. Okay, it works better on my left eye. That's weird. But it's blending really, really beautifully so far. I'm really not having to take a lot of Reindeer Dreams either. It's going on really, really nicely. Just with a little bit of product. So, transition shade done. I don't know that you'll be able to see it all that well. Loving this brush. It blends really beautifully. It's really nice to use as well because it's so soft. But yeah, so transition shade done. What shade do I want to use next? I feel like I want to do a look where I have like a different shade on my outer corner and in my crease than on like the rest of my lid. Rather than just trying like one shade or something like that. But which shade do I want to take? See, Made You Cookies is really drawing me in because it's so bold and it reminds me of one of my favourite shades from the summer palette. But at the same time I wanted to create something festive. What do I want to do? So I'm going to take the medium angled blending brush again. And I'm going to take the shade Santa's Helper, which is this one right here. It's kind of like, if I swatch it up close for you guys, it's kind of like a burnt orange kind of shade, I guess you would call it. I don't really know how to describe it as such. But I'd say it's like a burnt orange, red toned matte. But yeah, so I'm going to take that through my crease and into my outer corner. And then I think I want to pop Mint to Be on the rest of my lid. Okay, that is a really nice shade. I love it already. And this brush blends it out so nicely. Okay, so that is Santa's Helper. I already love it. And this brush seems to blend out pretty quickly. And like really well. I mean, the only thing I'm struggling with this brush is I feel like I have really small eyes. And so even brushes this size are a tad big. But it's nothing I can't clean up afterwards with another shade, like just to tidy up the crease. I have to do that anyway when I'm using my usual Real Techniques brushes. So it's nothing new, it's not like a problem for me. But I am loving this brush and I feel like it's definitely going to become like one of my go-to brushes. So I'm now going to pop that in the crease on the other side. And these are really pigmented as well. Like so far I'm not needing a lot of product to get a really nice pigment. Does anyone else have one eye that eyeshadow just goes so much better on? Because for some reason, even though I'm right-handed and you would expect my right eye to be the easiest, my left always goes better. So that is Santa's Helper done in the crease. I'm now going to pop it out onto my outer corner. Okay, for that I literally had to dip into it once. And I get a really nice pigment. So far I'm loving this palette. But I have had one of Kylie's palettes previously and I used it so much. Okay, so that is Santa's Helper done. I am absolutely loving this shade. I feel like it's nice for autumn at the moment as well, since we're not quite into winter, although it's still kind of the festive season. I feel like this is perfect for like autumn and it's still slightly festive as well. So I think next I want to put Mint to Be on my inner like corner of my lid, but I'm not 100% sure. So I'm going to swatch a few of the gold shades and just see if there is one that would go better with this shade. But yeah, so I've swatched all three of the main golds in the palette. I don't know how well you'll see that. With Santa's Helper. So that is meant to be, this one is with How Nice, and this one is with Santa's Workshop. And I think I'm leaning more towards Santa's Workshop. So yeah, I think I'm going to go with Santa's Workshop, as that has like a nice rose gold kind of hue to it, I feel like. I don't know if that's just me. It definitely looks to have like a rose gold hue to it. And I feel like that would just contrast really well with like the orange red kind of vibe we've got going on already. So I think Santa's Workshop is a shimmer rather than a foil. So I'm going to try it with a brush. Whereas the foils, I think I would have to use my finger, just because I feel like with any foil shade that would be easier because they're so heavy on glitter. But yeah, so I'm going to take the medium blending brush, as it's slightly flat. And so I feel like that would do nicely for like just eyeshadow on the lid. So I'm going to try that. And I forgot to show up close. I'm just taking this shade right here, which is Santa's Workshop. Okay, that goes on really nicely with this brush. I'm finding it's easier to kind of tap it on rather than swipe it on, if that makes sense. There was a little bit of fallout when I swiped it on at first, but that's not a huge problem for me, because normally when I'm not filming like a first impressions like this, normally I would do my face makeup after my eye makeup, just in case of fallout anyway, so it's not a huge deal. And I feel like with shimmers you get fallout anyway quite a bit. But this, okay, even swiping it on this time, it's actually applying it really, really beautifully. And this is such a gorgeous shade. I would literally wear this on its own. I'm kind of starting to feel like already this is going to become like my go-to look. Okay, I think I might have to add a bit more to my outer corner, as this has kind of covered a little bit of it. But this is Santa's Workshop. As you can see, it's like a really beautiful gold. I definitely do feel like it has a bit of a rose gold hue to it, and I am loving that. But yes, now I'm just going to take the medium angled blending brush again and just dip back into Santa's Helper and just kind of pop a little bit more on the outer V and through the crease a little bit. Okay, I don't think I actually needed more through the crease, so I'm just going to pop a little bit more on this side on the outer corner. Okay, I am literally already obsessed with this look. Like, how pretty is that eye makeup? These shades are beautiful, honestly. They're so festive as well. But I feel like this will pass as an autumnal look as well. I have a feeling this is going to become my everyday look. Okay, so now to finish off the eyes, I'm going to take the final brush I haven't used yet, which is the small eyeshadow brush. And that just looks like this. Again, it's slightly flat, which I love because I feel like this will be perfect for me for like inner corner highlight and just like small details. So I think for this, I'm going to take the shade right here, which I can't remember the name of. Okay, so that is Secret Santa. I'm going to take Secret Santa because it's like an icy white. So I was going to take Xmas Crush right here on the inner corner highlight, just for something a bit different, and I still kind of want to try that. But when I swatched them, I definitely fell in love with Secret Santa, which is this one right here, as it's like a really nice icy white, and it's like the perfect inner corner highlight for winter, as it has like icy vibes to it. So I'm going to take that on the small eyeshadow brush and just okay, I love it. Okay, Okay, so I find with inner corner highlight as well, does anybody else have the same issue where the same eye that your eyeshadow goes better on, your inner corner highlight also goes better on? Or is that just me? Let me know in the comments if that's just me or if you have a similar problem. Because the inner corner highlight has gone really, really well on this eye, and then it's just not going as well on this eye. But I'm loving this shade. I feel like this will be my go-to inner corner highlight shade. It's just perfect to finish off the look. Okay, so this side isn't going as well, but that's just my eye that normally my eyeshadow doesn't go as well on anyway. But it still looks really, really good. So I love that. I feel like it just adds an extra pop to the eyeshadow. Like, I really love that shade as well. I know I've only tried 4 shades today, but all of them have been so pigmented. They blend beautifully with the brushes. The brushes are incredible. And I'm just so impressed. Like, I feel like I say this in pretty much every single first impressions. I guess I'm just very easily impressed. But I am genuinely so impressed with these shades. And I am in love with this look. So this is the finished eye makeup. I absolutely love it. It's festive and autumnal, I feel like, at the same time. Okay, so to tidy up the eye makeup and also somewhat highlight my brow bone, I think I'm going to take this shade right here, which is Kylie Christmas. And it's just like a really nice, like, I'll try and swatch it on the back of my hand for you. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Yeah, I don't think you can see it, but it's just like a really nice nude kind of base shade, I guess. And so I've wiped off the medium angled blending brush so that I can use that to kind of just tidy it up. So let's just do that. Okay, this brush is even perfect for like brow highlight. I mean, I don't know if you can count this as highlight because it's a matte shade, but I just kind of use it to slightly highlight my brow bone and to tidy up any eyeshadow that may have gone a little bit too high when I've been putting it in the crease. Okay, and I think that completes the eyes. So now I'm going to go pop on some mascara and a red lip to finish this look, and then we'll try the setting spray. Okay, I'm back. Mascara and red lip are done. In case anyone's interested, the mascara is the Too Faced Damn Girl mascara. That is my go-to at the moment. And the red lip is Zoella X Colourpop, and it is the Self Love Club lip bundle. I would have really loved to have had the Naughty List lip kit from the Kylie holiday collection to try in this video, but I mean, it's not a huge loss. I have 2 of the red lipsticks, so it's fine. But yeah, so now the final step is setting spray. So I'm now going to grab the illuminating setting spray and we're going to try this. Obviously there's not too much I can say about setting spray right now, aside from how well it seems to set and if I can see the gold kind of shimmer, as I'd have to really test this out for a while to be able to say what it does staying power wise, but we're going to try it anyway. So it said on the bottle to hold it at arm's length, so here we go. Okay, the first time I missed my face. Is that even spray? Okay, why am I getting my arm? That's better. Okay, so this setting spray smells incredible, which I think is really nice in a setting spray because obviously you're spraying it at your face essentially. So yeah, it smells really nice. I can't really explain it, but it's just a really nice scent. So I'm just going to let that dry for a minute. Okay, so it's drying nicely. I feel like because it's getting close to sunset time outside, it's hard to see if I can see the gold shimmer. But it's setting really nicely. But yeah, because it's starting to get a little bit darker outside, I mean, daylight is still on my side so far to finish this video. It's just getting near sunset. I feel like that's why I'm struggling to see if there's the gold shimmer in it at all. I'm going to try it again on my arm and see if I can see. Okay, so I feel like spraying it on my arm again, I can kind of see it. I just put my torch on my phone on there and I feel like I can kind of see a little subtle shimmer. But obviously because it's near sunset, I'm struggling to see it in this light. But yeah, it has set really nicely. When I use my Urban Decay one, sometimes if I put a little bit too much powder on and then a bit too much setting spray, it can feel a bit like dry on my face, I feel like. But this feels really nice. And I guess I'll get back to you about the shimmer. But even if you can't really see the shimmer that much, it's not a huge problem. Like, I still really love this setting spray so far. It has set my face really nicely. It doesn't feel too dry. Even though I had quite a bit of powder on before, it smells incredible, which is always nice. It's like a little added bonus. But yeah, so this is the finished look. I think there's still enough daylight for you to see it properly. I absolutely love it. I feel like it's so festive. And the large angle blending brush really applied that highlighter beautifully. I'm obsessed. The eye is gorgeous. I love it. It is definitely going to become my go-to look. I mean, obviously I want to play around with this palette a bit more, but this is definitely going to be a go-to look. It is beautiful, it's festive, it goes really well with the red lip as well and like the rest of my makeup. So yeah, that kind of brings us to the end of the video. I think I just want to go through everything again and kind of just give like a roundup of like my final thoughts on it. Okay, I apologise for the lighting change. My camera records for like 23 minutes or something and then it goes off. So obviously it's kind of reset to this lighting now. But I feel like it's still better than my last few videos have been lighting wise. But yeah, so you saw the look in better lighting and I just want to kind of do a little roundup of my final thoughts on the products. So the brush set, I absolutely love every single brush in the set. The large angled blending brush is perfect for highlight and I think that's what I'll end up using that for. The medium angled blending brush is perfect for getting in the crease and the outer corner and even under the brow bone. I think because it's angled it gets those kind of areas better and it blends beautifully. The medium blending brush I think I'll definitely start using just like general eyeshadow on the lid. It really picks up product beautifully, it applies it beautifully, and I mean the fact that it's a blending brush as well, I don't have to go over it afterwards and blend it out. But yeah, so that'll definitely become a go-to brush as well. And then finally for the brush set, the small eyeshadow brush is perfect for small details like inner corner highlight. So I think that's definitely what I'll be using that one for like inner corner highlight, as it's perfect for like smaller areas of your eyes. And as I said before, the brushes are just so soft as well. So they feel really nice, like when you're using them on your face and your eyes, they feel really nice. And like I said, they blend beautifully as well. So these will definitely become some of my go-to brushes after trying them today. Okay, so I'm slowly losing daylight, so I'm going to try and speed this up a little bit. So the eyeshadow palette I feel is definitely going to become my go-to. I'm obsessed with all the shades I used today. Reindeer Dreams will definitely become my new transition shade, no matter what eyeshadows I'm wearing. I'm absolutely obsessed with Santa's Workshop and Santa's Helper as like a pair that I tried today. I also love Secret Santa as an inner corner highlight, and Mint to Be is a beautiful gold as well. I feel like I'll wear that whenever I want just like a one shadow simple kind of look. I also feel like Kylie Christmas will become my kind of cleanup shade, I guess, and my kind of highlight under the brow bone kind of shade. So yeah, I'm obsessed with all of the shadows I tried today and I'm so excited to dive further into this. All of the shadows, when I swatched them as well, are really pigmented, really beautiful shades, and yeah, I'm absolutely obsessed with that palette already. And then the setting spray, it set my face beautifully. I love how it feels, I love the scent of it, it smells incredible. As I said, I'll get back to you guys on the gold shimmer when I've used it a bit more in better lighting. But so far, I absolutely love this as well. As I said, it's set my face beautifully. So yeah, that brings us to the end of this video. And the lighting stayed with me today. I know it's getting slightly darker on camera now, but for the important part, which was trying the makeup, it was light enough, I think. I mean, I'll see properly when I watch it back in editing, but I think it stayed light enough today. I don't think it helped it rain the other day, so it got darker faster. But yeah, daylight was on my side today. I do need to get a light, honestly. I think I need to get like a small ring light or something, just to kind of prop up behind my camera when I'm filming, kind of at this time of day when it's getting a bit darker, particularly when I'm filming makeup videos. So yeah, if you know where I can get one of those, like, pretty cheap, let me know in the comments. But yeah, so that brings us to the end of this first impressions video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give it a huge thumbs up and be sure to subscribe down below. Let me know in the comments what you think of this look. I am obsessed, I love it, and I definitely think this is going to be my go-to look from now on. I'm also really excited to try the products further. As I said before, I'm really excited to try the eyeshadow palette more. And yeah, so that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you very soon for another video. Bye guys!